Hey guys, well, I want to talk about Sunday. You know, over the years, things have really changed, particularly in this country. I grew up at a time where most of the major stores were closed on a Sunday. You saw your relatives, you had cousins over, you went there, you played games, you rested, you laid out in the hammock, you ordered pizza, whatever it was just different. Sunday had a different feel, and then they started opening up the stores and the teenagers were going to work on those days, or parents started working on those days, and everything became different. And I think that as Catholics, we need to really think about this because it is a directive, it is one of the commandments to keep the Sabbath holy. And I think a lot of people feel as well, as long as they go to church, it's holy. No, we're supposed to be resting. And if we do, I have noticed a profound impact by doing nothing on Sunday. And it's hard because there's always something in the house that you're looking at that needs to be done. But I find that if I plan ahead, keep the meals really, really simple, I tend to make a lot of things in like soup and put it in the freezer or just throw things on the grill. Just keep it really, really simple. It makes a big difference. And I think that, you know, I know kids have sports on Sunday and parents are both working, and it's just become so easy to do your food shopping that day or to run your errands or, to whatever it is that you're trying to catch up on. But I want to make the suggestion to make an effort to really rest on a Sunday, to really not do those things. It's one thing if you ran out of something, you got to run to the store and get it, but to really plan ahead, because when the stores were closed on Sunday, people still bought things, they still survived. It wasn't, we can survive without all the stores open on a Sunday. So, you have to make the decision how you want to orient your life. And that is, again, one of the commandments in the Bible is to keep the Sabbath holy. It's a day of rest. You will see a big impact, I would bet you. I would love to hear your comments below. Do you find that you keep super busy on a Sunday and you're just as exhausted on Monday morning? Or are you observing Sunday? And how has that affected your life, your family, your perspective on Monday morning? How is it affecting you? Because I think that just a simple thing of taking back Sunday can be really powerful. Maybe that's the time to have that big family meal. But again, you don't want to do that every Sunday because let's face it, that's a lot of work, right? I do like to entertain on a Sunday, but I also try not to a lot of the time because it is a lot of work. So to kind of think ahead, to really start planning that into your life, I would bet if you did that for 6 to 8 weeks, you will see a big difference in your life. And like I said, I would love to hear your comments, but let's take back Sunday. Let's not let the world dictate what we should be doing. All right, we know what we should be doing. We should be resting. We should be spending time with family. We should be doing something that's enjoyable. God gave us that day for a reason, for a purpose. So I hope you find it helpful. Would love to hear your comments below. God bless.